Good. Puns are good. I wonder if this comes up again. Of course, Bellwether knows martial arts. As a member of the Prey class, she's got to be able to defend herself. She just took it a bit too far. Kind of perfect that everyone is staring down their noses at Judy and Nick, except the lion, who's yawning. I'm currently living through winter. It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and Tundra Town is still the most appealing to me.
And if a lowly country bunny and a shifty, likely criminal fox...
Love that neither of them is even remotely offended.
Make the world a better place and be the greatest partners of all time!
Nick has a backup pair of aviators. Ooh, the scales on the two?
Higgins, Blodes, flank, left, Chevre, Boucheron, right.
That's French for goat and lumberjack. Ask me how I know.
What do you do? Ensure that nothing illegal gets smuggled here in one of these cargo containers?
That's a weird way to ask that.
This is one of those movies where I kept going, John Leguizamo, and it just kept happening. I mean, I already skipped over Patrick Warburton, and Kronk's the only person who could sell this pun.
Better together.
And you know, the one thing this little stinker wished for
Was to see a choo-choo.
a customs inspector would be even better.
Such a great first mission for Nick, getting to use his swindler skills to maximum effect, even wearing the emblem of one of his grifts on his hat. I mean, the costuming is amazing. T-shirt tucked into khaki cargo shorts with, at worst, a Leatherman pouch on his belt, at best, a phone case, and just when you think you found the last carrot, you find 8 more.
You are not authorized. Stand down and wait for backup.
Toot toot.
Rest in peace, Tiny Lister. Also glad to see Nick found some employment for his former coworker.
It's the fuzz!
You can't have furry animal cops and not call them the Fuzz. It's just the law.
My hog rod. This is a snail brain.
I don't know how to handle this. There are just too many puns in this one, and you might have even missed Hoink. And you don't even know about Nitrous Oinkside yet. Also, that's John Dallas, Jennifer's husband. Sure hope he doesn't pull a hamstring. Nick cracking himself up by putting on the glasses has no effect on anything in the story, but it's 100% his character. Talk about a symbiotic relationship. Wool shop across from the sheep barber? Sorry, Bob.
Beautiful!
I'll have what he's having.
When Wooly met Shorny? These movies have some genuine emotional gut punches, but this little wildebeest not being able to chime their triangle is by far the saddest moment of the entire franchise.
Bunny, orange dog, in here now.
Orange Dog is my new favorite nickname for Nick.
Because of you, we had to call in Jumbo Unit to remove a dick from a tuba.
No idea what a dick is, but it's voiced by Dwayne The Rock.
I like you, but this need to overdo it, it reflects badly on me and, frankly, on any bunny hoping to follow in your footsteps.
This was the moment in theaters where I realized I was watching a well-written movie. Chief Bogo clearly has a reputation to uphold and a certain leadership style that works with the majority of his officers, but in this quick speech he actually gets through to Judy because it's clear that he does like her and respects her abilities, which is why her ears go back and she genuinely listens to him. It would have been easy to keep Bogo as the no-nonsense yeller, but he's like an actual real person here.
Jokes are a classic defense mechanism for someone with a traumatic childhood.
Would you like a traumatic adulthood?
See, he knows his Fox cops.
I will have no choice but to split you up. There will be no more Hops and Wild.
Which is crazy, because Hobbs and Shaw sounds like ear diarrhea compared to Hops and Wild. 12 seconds of pure hilarity. The way that we can see Nick's shirt moving before we see the armadillo's tail, and before you can even register what the armadillo is doing to make the bear so uncomfy, an elephant lets out a blood-curdling scream, which makes poor little Clark put his arms out in disappointment.
Well, we've been official partners for 1 week. Happy anniversary!
I mean, the way that Nick doesn't react to her love taps should be evidence enough that they don't need this.
Zeros.
Fuzby was right.
Seems to be in a state of denial and taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort.
Hey, what does the fox say? You suck.
A zebro throwing out an insult that's a 12-year-old pop culture reference feels very on brand, but we find out soon that the song still has strong rotation. It's a little thing, but we just saw the clock said 5:05 p.m. and now this afternoon light is warming my soul.
You know who else cried for help? That dick stuck in that tuba.
Oh, him and the dick.
Yeah, anyway, I looked it up and it's the cutest animal on planet Earth. I knew Nick was a man of taste. Ram Door and Future Llama, Piggity Falls. And really my favorite thing about this is the bottom of the barrel low effort for some of them. Rat Geo, Deer's Knee, Hulu, Zoo. They just put zoo on the end. But the cleverest is alien/platypus, because what even are they? Which biome would they even fit into in Zootopia? Oh sure, you're a mammal that lays eggs, likely story. So someone wrote the What Does the Fox Say song in this universe and it's still a cultural artifact? Yike. Zootopia might have a little unaddressed racism problem. Wait, this movie might be addressing that.
Tomorrow's weather is, again, everything.
I don't even have to look it up to know that must be Bob Iger's voice. A moose boosh? That's the most impressive pun yet. The one and only chat comment being from Nibbles has really twisted me up inside. Definitely Star Fox on the floor. Shakira, that's the win. Clawhauser deserves his own film. Ooh, slick transition.
Oh my god, a viper! A window viper.
Not one single note.
This is not your worst idea. Your worst idea is what you did with your ears.
Flirting?
Pubbert. I am Pubbert. Hi.
Incredible character intro. Had no idea that Sandberg was in this, but dang it if he doesn't absolutely nail this role. Quaid Army.
I mean, you're clearly working at...
I'm Judy Hopps.
What the pork?
WTP indeed.
I am a Linksley. Or, I'm trying to be.
Honesty. He was upfront about his intentions.
Now, Paubert. Come on, Poppy.
So Macaulay Culkin is back, right? He's no longer in the comeback stage. After this and Fallout, my man is mainstream again.
There's a snake!
All right, I won't ignore Putty anymore. I'd like to say that line was written for him, but there's never been a line written that he couldn't Warburton.
Go!
I will remember you, zebra.
Respect. Zabrowski didn't even bump into Gazelle, just one of her backup dancers, and she's not letting that Shetland pony go. Now that we've seen the movie, everything Gary does seems cute. I love Gary.
I knew it!
Obviously, it's Alan Tudyk as the raccoon chef.
Hurt him? Snakes never hurt anyone.
Oh, well, now. I mean, if Ki Hee Kwan says it, I'm not sure I can disagree.
Kill the snake. We'll burn the journal.
Dang, Milton. And here I thought I'd have a hard time seeing you as a baddie after I saw you go toe-to-toe with Kevin Bacon on that river. The wild river, you know the one. It was near where you whistled wearing sneakers and good-nighted while you good-lucked. These jokes are absolute gold for my 70% majority 18 to 34 audience. Love you, fam. Watch Sneakers, it's so good. Ha! Kitty's claws are pink. Also, they did Brenda's song dirty, because this Lynx does not look like her.
Help me save him!
I really love that Nick just immediately trusts Judy. Classic murder mystery pose. Macy Slater just started a howl. My life is weird. Rodent EMTs with anti-venom syringes as big as them? What could go wrong?
Chief Bogo is dead. Those are words I'm glad I don't have to say. I might have to soon. The doctor's a little weirded out.
I know what you're thinking. Brock is in this movie and Lee refuses to acknowledge him. Well, no longer. That was an incredible way of saying that Bogo is in critical condition. The repeating tilt down from Winddancer's public persona to who he really is until his redemption, then from Milton's evil dad to Milton's evil self. Kitty repainted her nails to purple. The sheer parental accuracy. Not that anyone who enjoys CinemaWins Corporate Global would ever need this info, but for many phones, smashing or breaking them doesn't make them untraceable. Just some fun little information for you there. Seems legit. Cheese wedge armrests.
They grow up so fast.
You run your mouth too much.
It's kind of fun seeing a smooth operator just have absolutely no pull with someone. Very Jim and Charles.
Kiss the stinking ring right now. Kiss it.
Nothing more realistic than little Judith crawling all over Mr. Big like this, especially while he's trying to talk to other adults.
You just need a reptile expert. Lucky for you, I met someone. She runs a podcast.
Is that a wood business card? Also very on brand for Frou Frou to be friends with Nibbles.
Also, if you need to talk to a jackalope, which are real, Mom.
The way she yells over her shoulder at her mom. Bruce would not agree with that sign, and also, does that building have a mustache?
Breathe it in.
Beavers actually do slap their tails like that. It's often done to warn other beavers that a predator is near, such as coyotes, wolves, or even, well, foxes. This is likely one of those times when the modelers create a particular asset, in this case a plexiglass tube filled with water, and so long as the correct physics rules are applied to it, it behaves correctly. But that doesn't stop me from noticing the amazing work of those modelers, as well as the look dev, lighting artists, tech animators, and general effects artists to make the wooden support structure have the correct index of refraction when viewed through the tubes. TLDR, it looks bent good.
Yeah, it's probably why reptiles like it. It's the only place in town you can get away with wearing a shirt and no pants.
Fascinated to learn that in much of Zootopia, Donald ducking is looked down upon.
Like a hole in the head. Bad timing.
I don't think that's technically a pun, but it's definitely close. I feel like the fish and logs pop-up is making a joke that's over my head? Because, wood chips are a thing, so it could still be fish and chips.
Yeah, I've been hustling the streets since I was 12. Think I can handle a juggling seal.
Sea lion.
Coin's a coin.
Well, change is a choking hazard.
Honest mistake.
You gotta stop trying to impress Charles, Jim. Oh, it's like sushi. He's a sushi chef, but with a log instead of rice? Because beavers, furry little critters who eat wood?
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Hey, bub. Hey.
Hey, bub. Hey.
Bub. Cine Zeus.
Yup.
15 seconds of absolute cinema. The intense eye contact almost made you miss the life preserver brassiere.
Thank you for this.
Dang, that coin and touch-loving seal didn't even hesitate. Jim, it's really only made things worse so far today. This is just good budgeting. Make the bouncer also be the door. He's already sitting anyway. 45-minute behind-the-music special on this band. Need it. Cantina Band, never heard of them. Frillin' Joe and the Shell Shock Tones. The problem with EGAs for animated films is that almost every scene has too many stuff, so much things. It's too good.
Whoops. No.
Keep it.
Glad to see that camera stare and charm still works on some. Interestingly enough, excluding some very rare cases, rabbits are herbivores. Foxes, on the other hand, will eat worms and grubs. So I like to think that Nick is just a vegan, although more likely just a snob.
'Cause the tortoise died for it.
I am guessing that it was a slow death.
That pun was totally uncalled for.
And that's when the Lynxleys expanded Tundra Town. Marsh Market will be buried in snow.
The thing I love about this scene is that as time goes on and the mystery around lizards goes away, you realize this isn't a seedy speakeasy with mood lighting, it's just a place where they can feel comfortable, and the red light is for heat, just like a reptile tank in real life.
It's the ZPD!
Alan Tudyk really letting everyone know whose side he's on.
Maybe everyone will see we ain't that different.
Did not see that coming. Danny Trejo made the lizard sound so old and distraught, but he still moves like a youngin'. The music cut makes it even more ridiculous. Gary is great, but I do not care for his slithering across the surface of the water. Ha! Must be hungry hippos. Hungry even.
Good luck! I love you!
Nibbles is genuinely one of the best characters of the franchise. If she's not in the third one, I will flip out, man.
No, that's a red line. You're gonna run out of air. Coconut.
You know, say what you will about Nick, he's the only one using the safe word so far. Short round. Also enjoy the legitimate movie review on Floats and 12.
Who says the industry's going down the tube?
Alan Tudyk is always a win. Before you even ask, yes, Pit Viper does make fanny packs. Or, beer bandoliers, whatever.
Or the Liebchenflower? Is it tippity top of the mountain?
Is there anything?
This is such a stupid gag that goes on just long enough that it makes me laugh. Son and goats do be climbing. The irony being, had they communicated, only one of them would have dropped down and been able to grab it, but their lack of willingness to be actual partners meant the carrot broke, which is somehow the most devastating thing to happen in this movie. The looks on both of their faces? I never get tired of reveling in these details. The light making her ear fuzz glow, the dust particles floating in the air, even the lens flare on her flashlight.
There was a whole reptile neighborhood. The lynxes just erased it.
They push animals out with lies so they can have more.
Addressing the displacement of marginalized communities and subsequent demolition of their neighborhoods was not something I was necessarily expecting in the Talking Fox and Cute Bunny movie, but I'm here for it.
I don't care about the case. Judy, it's not worth dying for.
The world will never be a better place if no one is brave enough to do the right thing.
I think maybe we are different.
I lean more towards Judy's point of view, but I do understand Nick's, especially given that his motivation is keeping Judy alive, something she's less concerned with.
Oh my gosh, I think I just took out a cop.
Which would feel especially egregious for Peralta. Loving the reflection of the purple desert horizon in Judy's eyes.
Waterfolk, like foxes, are lesser mammals.
I really like that line because it exposes how absolutely idiotic and cretinous racism is. That a lynx would think he's a higher mammal because of his stupid mustache and willingness to destroy other mammals' lives. You're not smart because you exploit, you're just bad.
You should have left town when you had the chance.
And Milton knew they were going to try to get out, because Milton is a top crime guy, and crime stuff doesn't happen without the top crime guy knowing. Politeness. Gary's look of embarrassment, and Judy's awkward but reassuring smile.
Don't worry about my fang. I got my own anti-venom pen.
Dude was born with instant kill pokers in his mouth, but keeps a magic don't die stick on him. That's a good dude.
Stab me straight into the heart.
Perfect cameo for Moana.
There's some secret hidden in the metal cover only a snake can see.
Not just any snake, a heat-sensing pit viper.
Wait, he's a pit viper, but they couldn't get a partnership with the actual pit viper for this? It's so painfully simple when you actually think about it. A creature that can live in most any climate, like a lynx, even though they prefer cold, isn't gonna notice or care about the animals who don't adapt as well. But a cold-blooded snake who needs warmth is gonna be aware of everyone's issues.
Nicholas Wilde, big time cop, huh?
Nicholas Wilde!
Almost got a handsome podcast meetup in this film.
What are you looking at, butthead?
The original Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox, playing a fox, quoting Back to the Future to Teen Wolf 2. Future historians will think I'm speaking a different language.
Except you can't trust koalas because they got 4 thumbs. But you know what? At least they ain't platypuses.
See, I knew it.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Well, I open my arms, put them around you, and then I squeeze.
Hugging, with hugging explanation.
I hope you like my new home. I wove it with my own wool.
Jump scare!
Yelling jump scare for a jump scare is big brain stuff. Also, sinking into her boneless chair is amazing prop work from Hannah Bahal Lecter. Sorry.
Hello, Nicholas.
It's the same joke every time, and it's never not funny.
We get inside, turn on that switch, light the clock tower, find her house.
We find her patent.
Turn on the clock tower and light the way to your great-grandma's home so we can find her patent. We need to reach the power control room, but we have to move quickly or we're never
We
going to—
shall succeed.
Look, Gary, if we don't over-prepare, we're under-prepared.
Judy is explaining the plan again for the kids and the second screening parents in the audience, but I enjoy that it's actually played off like Judy is just stressed out and Gary is trying to help her calm down.
Even this close, they never want me to put the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Man, I could use some Ki-Hee Kwan in my everyday life, like on the reg. We probably all could. He still thinks little things are cute.
We are with you, Judy Hopps.
An artist of the people.
Here come the horns!
It's always fun to see an elbow drop, but it's especially fun here because the Zebros are voiced by Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
No more tranquilizers. Put them down.
Even without the morality of murder, Judy is so dang cute, how could anyone ice her? But also, Hogbottom is such a great animal choice for this role because wild boars are omnivores, not strictly prey or predator, but somewhere in between. Self-sacrifice from a good bun-bun.
Oh, my heart is pounding. Oh, I thought you knew.
So, I spend a lot of time watching movies, thinking about movies, and I've always been pretty good at seeing where things are going, which can honestly be a bummer when I spoil stuff for myself. So when I tell you that not only did I not see this coming, but my eyebrows hit my hairline, please understand how big that is for me. I was 100% hoodwinked by the Andy Samberg routine.
Last case, there was kind of a twist.
I know.
Also, Palmer unravels a bit more, but he does seem a little torn up about it. I mean, not so much that he won't let his supposed friend freeze to death, but still.
Hate to leave you out in the cold, but I'm gonna.
And that is the most Andy Samberg villain line of all time. Goodness, the reflection of the open door to Gary in the center of her vision. They really did the reflections this time, huh?
Bye, partner. Bye, Judy Hopps.
I can't believe the backseatsman can be so sinister.
You can be different than your family.
I don't want to be different.
Oof, too much realism. Paubert's tapetum lucidum really adds to his new evil image. Yeah, I know some Latin, what of it?
We shall succeed, Judy Hopps.
This is great. Gary's heading towards her because he knows her warmth will save him, but we don't know that, so it just seems like he's trying to be encouraging. Actually pretty smart of Paubert to not try to trick the trickster.
Permission to hug.
Getting consent for a hug and the hug in the same clip? Somehow that equals 3 wins. I don't make the rules.
She didn't make it, but with snake bites, you go fast. You'll see.
Honestly, Andy Samberg needs to play more villains. I know his human face is kind of goofy and it might be hard to pull off, but he's so cold and menacing here. He was so cute before in his adorable sweater, and now he's making Judge Claude Frollo seem decent.
You're gonna kill us both! It's not worth dying for.
Agree to disagree.
Self-sacrifice from a good orange dog. The power of friendship making Judy Hopps absolutely wreck her coworkers to save Nick. Also, it's not out of the ordinary. She proved she could do this in the first movie. Hugging. I ship, guys, of course I do, but I also really love their friendship.
I'll help your friend.
Gary knows how to read the room.
Because I am an emotionally insecure source of your discomfort.
I do try too hard because deep down I'm afraid that I am what everyone thinks I am, and I suppress my discomfort because I'm worried it makes me look weak.
I feel like a common thing writers will be criticized for is having your characters exposit their exact emotional states, but as we become more fluent in the language of therapy and trauma, these moments feel more and more believable. They're both being honest and vulnerable, and I can't think of a better message for any kids watching this. Adults do.
I care about you, that you're the best thing that ever happened to me, because no one else in the world matters more to me than you do.
No one else in the world matters to me more than you do either.
Plus, I just generally love their love. Whether it's romantic or platonic, they're succinctly affirming each other's value, and you can practically feel them lighting up on the inside.
And the thought of losing you scares me because you're my pack.
Well, that was uncalled for, because this has been my family saying forever. We're all a pack of animals, and we'd like our pack to be together, our orange dog included.
I'm alive, by the way. I made it. Oh, also that guy's still alive.
Makes sense. Not only is he a cat, so he's gonna land on his feet, but it's deep snow and he's a lynx. Ha! Can only assume the bear is upset because that's Pepsi. Audibly laughed in theaters because I had a split second of thinking, well, it's winter, so the shining motif kind of makes sense. Oh, dang, it's a hedge maze too. Pobbert even has a Jack vibe going on.
You say justice is dead. I say...
Incredible line. I can't keep skipping over him. The Tick truly knows how to be a hero.
Is he gonna be wearing half a pants or one long sock? One long sock.
Closure. That's gotta feel good. Love all the snake decor. Snake plushies, scales on the pillars, lots of the accents are spirals. Ha! Horizontal growth chart. I was actually bummed that Paulbert turned out to be a real mother clutcher. You know, egg stealer.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
Yes. Love that they both came around. Love that Babe is obviously another cultural artifact for them, and it's important and well regarded enough that actual boars use the line as praise. Ha, Nick kept the glasses. I do appreciate the animal realism, even if Fabio Horse's flexibility to turn those hooves 180 degrees is beyond impressive. Paul's still stuck in the donuts. Also love how quickly Bogo forgives Gary and gets on board. It's not just reptiles in their village, because that's definitely what Agnes would have wanted. And based on the music box, we already knew snakes and bunnies were besties. Indie, short round, and I have to assume that's Willie?
Love you, partner. But I am still me, so I'm only saying it once a decade. Love you, partner.
Sneaky bunny.
Please be sure to leave us 4 thumbs up.
Robert Irwin Koala.
We're wild and we can be tamed, and we're turning the floor into a zoo.
It's not at the level of Try Everything, but I did find myself singing Zoo Ooh Ooh constantly after seeing this film, so points for being an earworm. Also, while writing this, Margot sat in my lap at my office desk for like 25 minutes, and we just kept starting the scene over and over. He finally got his moment.
Hey, buddy, you gonna keep playing that all night? Leave her alone. Oh, shut up. You shut up.
Ha! I assume writer and director Jared Bush and Brian Howard just recorded one of their many meetings as the voices of Bronk and Bucky. Birds, am I right? Always leaving their stuff around. I assume that will be the plot of Z3, stop the birds from littering. And also Nick and Judy's wedding, obviously.
Love you, partner.
Is Zootopia 2 even better than the first? Of course, I'd never make value judgments like that because art is subjective. Do I like it more? Obviously, that's not something I can really decide on. What I will say is that while I still feel like Zootopia's racial allegory was a little... You can't see me, but it's the collar pull. There's no collar pull emoji. Point is that if predators are the stand-in for racially stereotyped minorities, the movie basically says they used to be dangerous in the past, but they're not now, which is... Zootopia 2 actually takes the same idea, but does it correctly, at least for the Zootopia universe. I myself made a joke about snakes actually being dangerous, but Gary says...
Snakes never hurt anyone.
And the story that was created to disenfranchise reptiles was a complete and total lie. That I can get on board with. The wealthy and powerful are always going to eke out a little more for themselves even when the cost is everything for someone else. We see it over and over, and while this movie doesn't come out and say, abolish billionaires, it focuses on the very real tragedies and losses of the people, animals, affected. And that's the first step, even for adults. Being able to see those scary snakes as what they are, the victims of a system that favors the powerful. The Linksley family is bad, obviously, but they don't even need to be because they aren't what mattered. Changing the conversation and perception was, which is why you gotta love Judy Hopps with your whole heart, because she went from this...
I just want to say you're a great dad and just a real articulate fella.
...to really not even questioning Gary DeSnake's intentions. She treats him like an equal she can reason with immediately.
You don't have to hurt him.
I'm here for this all day. The truth is, not every animation or cartoon can hit this sweet spot where it's a fun, action-packed movie for the kids and still has enough competent writing and highbrow humor to keep the adults engaged. Like South Park. I know I wasn't allowed to watch it, but as a big, strong adult, I love talking about it, which is why Lindsay Ellis's new video was tailor-made for me. Lindsay does an amazing dissection of South Park, and especially Matt and Trey, where they started and where they are now, politically, comedically, socially, everything. It's almost an hour long. She gets into everything. Even bigger, longer, and uncut, and Team America World Police. And she poses the question, do we have to hand it to them or not? I won't spoil it, but you might be surprised by the conclusion. Honestly, Lindsay Ellis's videos are reason enough to get a Nebula subscription, and I say that as a creator on the platform. I've also made a bunch of exclusives you can watch along with so many other creators you already love. There are originals like Lindsay's videos, plus videos that are companions to videos published on YouTube, and first videos that give you early access from a few hours or sometimes a full month depending on the creator. And every thoughtful video is ad-free, sponsor plug-free, and you're supporting me and all the creators with your subscription. And that's not just a platitude. I get an actual portion of the watch time revenue when you use my link to sign up. And you get 50% off an annual plan, comes out to just $250 a month. Or get $200 off a Nebula lifetime plan from $500 down to $300 when you use my link. So scan the QR code on screen, click the link in the description below, or go to go.nebula.tv/CinemaWins.
It's two to tango, but a threesome to be some. Breathe in.